Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Survival Russia and welcome to a really odd weather and welcome to the Survivalists nightmare. Today we are having +7, +8 centigrade Celsius and that is very warm for this time of year. I will start out with a disclaimer here. We are on our own land, but so that's why we can hear the road out there. It's like 400-500 meters away, but as I always say, the wilderness starts on either side of that road, which it does. And we are here because I want to show you, but I actually many times have been thinking about the survivalist nightmare. Why is this a survivalist nightmare? Because here we are having young trees all over, and you can see we have a field out there. It's not really a field, it's like a young forest here. It's a little bit older, but still a very young forest, as you can see. And we have absolutely no dead standing here whatsoever. We have no firewood. It's raining. It's just started raining again. And everything is soaking wet. It's seriously wet. Everything is wet. I don't like to make videos in the rain. I'll try not blah too much. But basically what I want to do with this video here is to show you how to start a fire in very poor conditions. So branch laying like this, there should be a chance. There should be a chance that it is at least a little bit dry somewhere. Smells like pine. Smells like it has a little bit of resin in it. Let's check it out. I know we have no microphone, so I have to shout a little bit. It feels pretty light. I have no idea how long it's been there. But we definitely need a saw. It's dry. That's awesome. With pine, we of course always cut our wood here between the knots, so we don't have to split knots. And the knots, by the way, they burn really awesome by themselves. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna collect some of these pine branches here and cut some pine knots. And we're gonna bring down a birch, a fresh birch. And then we're gonna see if we can get a good fire going. That's we should be able to. But it's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. But as I said, a saw is one of your finest survival tools. It doesn't have to be a Silky, but it helps. So we have some pine there. We have some pine over there. I collect some of the pine. We bring down the birch and see how it's gonna go. All of these broken off branches, they're gonna be firewood for, I don't know, not even a few hours. Well, that's gonna be our firewood. It's not that big, a birch. A big shout out to our sponsors, mainly you guys and myself. If you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description to that. It's not expected, but it is appreciated, of course. Let's see how this goes here. You guys have been very kind on buying me a coffee, I can say. And thanks to the new patrons and all that good stuff. Super awesome. In these times, we are of course deliberately trying to get by without batoning anything. Or maybe we have to, because this birch here is stubborn. Let's see if we can get it going here. Yeah, buddy. Are we getting somewhere? We got it opened up. I really like this little knife here. It's not that big, slim, beefy blade. You can carry it. I carry it every single day. If I'm not carrying this one, but I almost always have this Feldkniven F1 XB on my belt because it's a nice size. Who the hell walks around with a Becker BK2 or something here every day, right? Nobody. Twisted pine. Do we have a spruce around here? A relatively nice spruce which can help us a little bit. It would be awesome. I think we have quite a good size up there. Maybe we have something over there as well. That's the only thing we have going for us here. That is that we have a lot of different trees and stuff. But as I said, no dead standing. No Siberian log fires. You can see they're very young. We don't have much stuff here. Don't have much branches in here, but I see maybe they'll help us out a little bit. Who knows? Spruce here. It is not the driest spruce in the world. Let's see how it goes. We of course have an almost unlimited amount of birch bark, which is a good thing. And a pink lighter. We also have matches, several ferro rods, whatnot. Here we have some of the fresh birch. We'll mix in a little bit, but not too much actually. We want to use our pine sticks here first. See, the fire is running by itself now, right? Now you're running by yourself also. We have it going pretty well now. What we want to do is we want to split a lot of thin pieces like, yeah, just a lot of thin pieces, not too thick, like a small pinky finger or something, and just add a lot of them, so we trap some heat down here inside of this. If we just burn a few, it is not really super awesome, so we just want to stack up a lot of pieces of firewood, tinder, what we can call it, and then we want to build the fire bigger and bigger and bigger, so we can move up to these sizes here, so we eventually can move up to these sizes and so on. So that's what we're gonna do. Just start stacking, and of course you can see here now they're already getting scorched and they're getting a little bit lighter. That was actually one of the pine, but here's one of the birches. You can see the fire is picking up pretty well, and we can hear how wet it is. It's sizzling. You see we have some pine branches there and so on. But now we could basically just add and add and add. And in the beginning here, the fire will need a lot of maintenance, a lot of time. And as I said, then we can add and add, and all of a sudden we can actually start to burn whole logs when we have enough embers and all that good stuff. And I'm wet. My backpack is definitely wet. And yeah, we could already now start to heat some water and this and that. But as I say, it'll take a lot of maintenance in the beginning here. And yeah, we'll not be bored, right? So we'll have something to do, something intelligent to do. Feed our fire with all sorts of stuff. You can see why we've been talking. It's going really, really well with absolutely wet firewood, absolutely fresh birch. So it can be done, but it will not be a Siberian log fire. We will not be able to lay and sleep 3-4 hours at a time before we have to slide the logs a little bit forwards and so on. So I just poured all the firewood on. The little wall we had here is of course what you can build to dry your firewood out a little bit, so it will burn even better. But we will at least have something to do. We'll be able to stay warm and all that good stuff. So guys, that's how you do it. Please check the links in the description. Please consider supporting the channel and all that good stuff. And until next time, get out and train, get done, do something awesome, and see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for your time. And I'm sorry this video most likely not gonna be the most awesome wet weather, rain on the lens video and blah 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 blah. See you in the next one, guys.